Hey everyone, it's Ketchunk here. Today we are diving into one of the hottest topics in New World right now, fresh start servers. It is a must in Season 10 or not? Are they the perfect way to revive the game and bring new players, or just a short-term band-aid that fizzle out? In this video, I will break down what fresh start servers actually are and why they are such a big deal, and whenever we should get a fresh start server or not. Let's get into it. By the way guys, let me take a time to promote myself. I usually stream on Twitch, you can find me as Ketchunk. But yeah, just drop by, say hi, and we can have some good time there as well. So right now, as I'm making this video, the Discord is full with threads about fresh start servers, and the community is kinda split, to be honest. So we have the ones that they say that we need the fresh start servers or they will not play. And then we have the ones that say, no, we don't need the fresh start servers as they didn't work previously in the end. So what are the fresh start servers for New World? So you can't have your pre-existing character, your gold and your gear. Basically you start from level 1 and the new players and return players get a chance to experience the game as it is the first time. And of course the goal of a fresh start server is to revive the server activity, encourage competition and reset economies, giving the community a fair chance to grow and thrive. But there is a big but. In New World, I don't think it actually works like that, and let me explain you why. So in New World, when we talk about PvP, we often think about OPR, Tribute Arenas and Capture the Flag mode. The big problem here is that fresh start server players will get matched with veterans from Legacy due to the cross-server matchmaking. And guys, this will create a major imbalance. Fresh start servers players will get farmed, will get frustrated, and this can discourage players, and even like new players can just give up on the game after a few weeks. The only actually PvP you can enjoy will be the free-for-all zone, where everyone has the same level, but that's it. That's gonna be the only mode, and you're gonna get bored really fast. Then you have, of course, my favorite mode. It's the war content, and of course I get you, like in the first week you can have the fun, 2 weeks you can still have the fun, early territories claim and everything, but sooner or later the server will be flooded with the legacy server players. They will just create a new character, they will buy gold, and the state of the game will be the same after a few weeks. Since we are talking about gold selling, we know that the fresh start servers are especially attractive for bot farming. This server starts with a clean economy and high demand for basic resources. Bots can farm materials, experience and gold much more efficiently. With everyone starting from zero, even low tier resources have real value, which makes it easy for bots to profit quickly. And we know that this also creates the perfect environment for gold sellers and legacy players. Just making new characters can simply buy gold to skip the grind and gear up faster. And we know that the result is a fresh start economy that gets distorted almost immediately, leaving legitimate players feeling like their effort is worthless compared to bots and buyers. This is actually a huge problem with the fresh start server as well. So in terms of PvE, my thoughts is that on legacy servers it's actually much easier to find groups for expeditions, elite runs and mutated dungeons. The community there is already established with plenty of experienced players who know the mechanics and are willing to teach newcomers. As a solo player, you can jump into groups, learn content quickly and progress without too much stress. In the other side, on the fresh start servers, the opposite is true. Everyone is starting from scratch, so there are fewer geared players, fewer leaders who understand the endgame content and much less patience for teaching. Groups are harder to find and many players stick to running with their companies or friends instead of picking up random solo players. This makes it frustrating if you just want to enjoy PvE content without being locked out. So while fresh start servers promise a new beginning, the reality is that the PvE side of things can feel isolating, slower and less rewarding for anyone not already plugged into a strong company. So, even without a wipe, Season 10 is still going to feel like a fresh start. Not because our characters or progress will be reset, but because the game itself is being reset in so many ways. The systems are shifting, the balance is changing, the strategies we rely on won't just carry us through anymore. That's what's going to give this season that day one energy. Everyone from brand new to even the long-time veterans will be testing, adapting and discovering together. The field will feel leveled again, and that's exactly what creates excitement of a true fresh start. And honestly guys, this is my personal opinion, that's why I think it's still worth for new players to jump in and start leveling on existing servers. You won't be as far behind as it might look on paper, because so much is changing that everyone is basically learning again. It's one of the best times to catch up, join the community and grow alongside everyone else. Season 10 is gonna be huge guys, it's set to prove that you don't always need a fresh start server to capture that feeling. Sometimes all it takes is the right shake-up to make the game feel brand new again. Anyway guys, that's a wrap on this video. I tried to focus on the most important pillars. We talked about the PvP, we talked about a bit of PvE and as well the problem with bot farming. I honestly don't think the fresh start servers should be in the game on Season 10, maybe normal servers that you can transfer out, but yeah, that's basically my opinion. I would like to hear your opinion as well, because I would like to have a actually debate about it, not just on Discord with all the trolls, but I actually want to listen why you think we should have fresh start servers. I mean, I guess you can have some new players with the fresh start servers, absolutely, but I don't think that players will stand there too much or play in the game too much as well. I honestly think that the new player will have more enjoyment on a legacy server on Season 10 than on a fresh start. The learning curve will be much smaller, so we'll start to having more fun early in the game, and I think that's actually important for a newer experience. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave the comment on why the fresh start servers are a must on New World Season 10 right now. Thank you so much, and yeah, see you next one.